Now in the world, we have men of different stages. Discussion will come from the level of special advisor, the ageist men. Discussion will come in the level of your journey taker, the middle class men, the middle-aged men. The level of discussion will come on the great that are going to take over from you. That is the children's set. And when all these three sections met together, all contribution valid. And in this are where you're going to have what you know as elder statement. Elder statement advice must be taken at all time. And then you must engage your friends, your loved ones, your supporter, non-supporter in discussion. In the process of discussion, when you have done a lot of serious discussion, in the process of discussing your direction where you're going to, that is where you're going to know the strengths of your team, the weakness of your team, the powerful strength of your team, the highest level they can go and the least they can become. And in the presence of discussion, that is when a suggestion will come: training. Without discussion, there is no training. Training in leadership should come as part of the last quarter of what you're going to do before you embark on your journey. And once we have taken these 3 steps of what we have mentioned, the direction, the preparation, the focus, the readiness, the steps, the discussion, the finally train. And when you start come up with the training, these are the sections you're going to have your key pointer, your key men, who you're going to put in position. And at the end of making all these fixed, you become a successful leader. Remember, I cannot discuss with you about becoming a successful leader, creative leader, without discussing or putting a point of a follower. Remember, your cabinet are your follower. And that is why you must spend good time to give training to those followers to become useful tomorrow. When your followers are not well trained, you run dry. When your followers are well trained, then you can have good followers. And that is why I plead with us. Leadership is not child's play, but it's a constant, continued joining of a focused man that is prepared, that is well ready. But may I draw some of our attention back? Leaders that fail are leaders that are not prepared. Leaders that are failed are leaders that have no focus. Leaders that fail are leaders that are not ready for anything. Leaders that fails are leaders that does not have steps to move. Leaders that fails are leaders that do not have discussion to discuss. Why should we discuss in leadership? Why should we seek for others' opinion? That shows that every contribution is important. Every passing by are important. That gives you the success or achievement of your direction. And that is why direction is very important. But you cannot train without having a direction. You cannot train without being prepared. You cannot train without being focused. You cannot train without being ready. You cannot train without having a steps. A man that does not step out of his house cannot achieve anything. There must be steps. In the process of preparation, that is when you're going to know who is going to be your follower. What quality did you want to achieve the end of your leadership? Quality matters a lot. And remember, no matter whatever quality an individual have, you must organize training. That have to do with the process. Training have to do with process of satisfaction. And once you are being trained, and we all understand what the Holy Book tells us, when a king was in need of governors and control of the province, he decided to make selections of the key men, territorial men, sang men, and at the end of the selections, these men were trained. And at the process of the trainings, appointment was given. Without training, no appointment. No matter the ability, the capability, the actions of an individual as a leader, coming on the steps of creative leader is a must that he must pass through training. Why did you have to train? 1, to think of the same direction. 2, to help men you can trust. 3, to speak in the same achievement. 4, to move towards a successful goal and accomplished end. May I admit this? A man's success does not come on his own personal ability. It comes through his plan and focus. When you believe that you can achieve all on our personal strength or effort, you do nowhere. That's why you must work with others. Without a teamwork, no leader that can succeed. Without teamwork, no leader that can achieve the end. Good leaders plan. Good leaders prepare. Good leaders focus. May I draw you to this table before we drop our discussion for the day? There is need for your direction. Direction points you to your destiny. Direction points you to your crown. Direction points you to where you're going to. Without good direction, there is no prepared. In Africa, a lot came into leadership without preparation, without direction. That is why the issues of Africa will give us a lot of time to discuss in our platform, because African youth need direction. African youth need direction. Academical direction, technical direction, social life directions, and otherwise direction. The greenish life direction and their future life direction. But once we are able to discuss this with our youths, put them in place, point them to their direction, technically, academically, socially, family-wise, religious-wise, society-wise. And once you put this to place and discuss, train, at the end of the day, we're able to leave the world with joy that we have accomplished our purpose and our aim. May I plead with you to spend just a short time, go through a series of study. At the end, you become useful for yourself. God bless you.